10 African stories every parent should teach their children for moral upbringing. This is Merchant of Knowledge Africa. Will bring to you 10 stories that every African parent should teach their children. A lot of African stories that honor our history and wisdom can be found across the diverse cultural heritage of the African people. These African stories are transmitted through the ages and they impact the insightful teachings that speak to people of African heritage everywhere. Here are 10 African stories that every black parent should share with their kids to help them become rooted in their heritage and build a sense of pride of our culture in Africa. Number 1, the adventures of Anansi and Sewa, the missing Black Panther. When Anansi cannot find his favorite toy, the Black Panther, he sets out to look for it. But to his surprise, he discovers that Sewa, his sister, has taken it and dressed it up in a tutu. Will Anansi get past his anger and ever forgive her? Join Anansi and Sewa as they learn about sharing and what it means to be kind to one another. That is the first story. Number 2, Mufaro's Beautiful Daughters. This story was set in Zimbabwe. Mufaro's Beautiful Daughters tells the story of two sisters, one kind and gentle, the other selfish and deceitful, as they compete for the hand of the king. This enchanting tale celebrates virtues such as kindness, humility, inner beauty, while also highlighting the importance of integrity and honesty. It's worth telling your children. Number 3, The Fabulous Four. The Fabulous Four is a children's adventure novel featuring a group of young teenagers, Tunji and Ekaite, who are actually Nigerians, Tamara and Adrian, who are Liberians, and Nelson the dog. The story starts off in Lagos, Nigeria, from where the children were kidnapped and taken across border to Benin Republic by a gang of kidnappers who specialize in selling children off to work across West African countries. How do these fabulous young girls and boys outwit the criminals who try to sell them off to buyers in Gabon? Find out in this beautiful written story. This is one of the stories every African family should tell their kids. Number 4, The Lion's Whisker. This Ethiopian folktale tells the story of a young man named Issa who embarks on a quest to find a cure for his wife's unhappiness. Through encounters with wise animals and supernatural beings, Issa learns the value of patience, empathy, and understanding in relationships. This is another story that your children need to hear as an African. Number 5, the story of Sundiata. Based on the epic of Sundiata Keita, the founder of Mali Empire, this is one of the most African stories that celebrates courage, perseverance, and the triumph of good over evil. Sundiata's journey from exiled prince to legendary warrior king inspires children to embrace their strength, overcome adversity, and fulfill their destinies, which is ultimate. Number 6, the story of Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa was a young man from Africa's Mali Empire who rose to become one of the most powerful kings in history and the richest man to ever live up to today. Discover his incredible story and uncover the secret of his rise to power and immense wealth in this epic tale about how he led his kingdom to greatness. For black children, Mansa Musa's tale offers a source of inspiration and empowerment. It teaches them to embrace their heritage with pride and to recognize the richness of their cultural legacy. Number 7, The Name of the Three. This story was set in Senegal. The Name of the Three is a poignant tale about a young boy named Somaro who embarks on a quest to discover the name of a mysterious tree that holds the key to his village prosperity. Along the way, he learns about the power of community, the value of tradition, and the importance of preserving cultural heritage. Your African children, we need to hear about this story. Number 8, Adventures of Anansi and Sewa. Very interesting story for your children. On a rainy April day, Anansi and Sewa are bored and looking for excitement. They go from room to room trying to find something to do, but nothing seems like fun. As a result, they have to run outside and have fun, splashing in the puddles. This is a very interesting story filled with morals that every African parent should teach their child. Number 9, The Talking Skull. From the Yoruba tradition of Nigeria comes the Talking Skull, a tale about a brave hunter named Ajapa who outwits a cunning witch with the help of a magical talking skull. Through cunning and resourcefulness, children learn courage, quick thinking, and the importance of using one's wit to overcome life challenges. Challenges are inevitable in life, and teaching your children how to overcome challenges via stories becomes very important. Every African family should tell these stories. And then number 10, Phyllis Wheatley. This is one of the profound African stories. Phyllis Wheatley was born in West Africa into a family of traditional poets, musicians, and storytellers. She was captured and ended up in Boston, where she was sold into slavery. How did she end up being the first African American woman to ever have a book of poetry published? Find out in this beautiful story of Phillis Wheatley. These are stories that will inspire your children, educate them, and imbibe in them morals and, more importantly, cultural values. Try as much as you can to get all of these stories and read to your children. Remember, we roll away the mountain of ignorance by making sure that people start reading. These stories are quite amazing. Kindly share this video to all social media platforms and to at least 10 of your WhatsApp contacts. Knowledge is light. Seek it with every simplicity it deserves. God bless you and bye for now.